Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com, and today we're going to talk about the Lionsgate. I had kind of contemplated for the last week or so, actually 2 weeks, on whether to make this video, and last minute decided to do it. So technically, there was an opening on the 26th. It's something that I felt, and then I had heard a couple days later on a YouTube video that the opening actually started about the 26th of July. But tomorrow is the 8th, and that's when it's in perfect alignment, okay? So there's some things that you need to do that you can do to improve your life, especially because the energy that's coming in right now. It's been coming in. How have you felt for the last, I don't know, so I would say about 10 days to 2 weeks. Myself, I've been working out. I've been getting a lot of stuff done. I did 2 spring cleanings within 5 days, and I mean, we're talking cleaned everything nook and cranny. Did one half one day, and then about 5 days later did the other half. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 hours of cleaning. So let's get this started right. And I'll explain what it is. Get your fire starters going here. It's our bougie candle. And I'll explain what you can and should do. This is a really good time. Let's get this going too. All right. All right, so I've got some notes here. I'm going to read off my notes a lot. So let's just get started. So okay, it was in about, I don't remember how many weeks ago, but I looked up in the sky and there were, it was in the morning. If I remember right, it was morning, around 4 o'clock in the morning. So I go for a walk sometimes super early in the morning. And there was about 5 planets in alignment kind of going up and over like this. Now in Africa during that same time, it was straight up. I think I had a picture. If I can find it, I'll upload it, but I don't know if I found it. The minute I saw that, I knew for sure, like, there's an alignment and there's an opening. A lot of people don't understand. Here's how it works. So let's say you've got the sun, and then you've got our planets, okay? All these planets are in alignment like spokes on a wheel. So when they start to move, that causes tension on every planet and every, say, within the wheel, okay? Connected to the hub, which would be the sun, but we're also connected to each other. It's like an electronic magnetic connection. It's like a pull, okay? If anything shifts and gets out of alignment, that's when you cause stress. That's when things start to happen. You get stressed and frustrated and confused. But then there's also alignments, which we're basically in it right now, okay? And I've got it in my notes. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to do that in a couple minutes. I'm going to explain the alignment in a second. Here's what you need to do right now. On the one hand, I would take about an hour and meditate or pray really good for about 30 minutes to clear your head, okay? The second thing I would do is manifest. Right now is the most powerful time to manifest. And there's one key secret that I've made a couple videos on because it really is that simple. Manifestation comes down to intention. And what I mean by that is the way you manifest is, here's some matches. You imagine holding and having whatever it is, okay? So if it's a new car, if it's like, there's a certain car that I want that's not new, but I want one that's remodeled and rebuilt, okay? You imagine having it. You imagine sitting in it, holding the steering wheel, starting the engine, hearing the engine, feeling the engine, okay? Whether it's money, imagine holding it, imagine it being on your table. Like, you have to visualize it so good as if it's real. You get so caught up in the daydream that your brain can't tell the difference between what's real and not real. They have done studies with professional athletes and Olympic athletes. There was a study done, I believe it was in the 90s. It was very well publicized back then, where they hooked up all these brain connections. I'm forgetting the words for them. And they had the athletes imagine actually running and competing in the race and totally visualizing it. And they couldn't tell the difference. Your body, your unconscious mind cannot tell the difference between imagination versus real. So they checked out both of them. They synced up. It's the same thing. This is why visualization for sports and business and anything is so important. This is what manifestation is. A lot of people think like, oh, that's not real. Really? We did it in baseball. We did it in football. We did it in kickboxing. We did it. Colleges do it. Professional athletes do it. Professional football players do it. Manifestation absolutely is real. The only difference is it's a different word. That's all it is. Call it goal setting. call it focusing, call it visualizing. Visualizing and manifestation is the same thing. Now, here's the really cool thing about right now. Right now, if you haven't been feeling the energy for the last 10, 14 days, I would be shocked. I have had a ton of energy, and I've been getting a lot of projects done that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm just plowing through them one after another, after another, after another, all day long, okay? One thing that I've noticed that's been happening with me, my ability to visualize is really strong right now. It's super simple. It's super strong. It's very easy. You know, some days you try to visualize and you just can't do it. Right now is not one of those times. Right now is the time where visualization is very easy. I highly recommend that you pick a couple of your goals and visualize having them as if now, as if you're in the present moment, holding them, touching them, sitting in the car, whatever it is, okay? Here's the other thing I would do. Get things done. Clean stuff. Throw out old t-shirts and old jeans that you haven't worn in a year or more. Get rid of old paperwork and stuff that you just don't have any use for. Just do it. It'll take the burden off. It'll lighten up your load, okay? Clean, fix things, get things done right now. That also goes for your business, for if you have a dream, if you have goals. Take real action and just plow. I don't care if you have a perfect plan and you know it, and even if you don't know everything to do, just get started and keep moving. Watch YouTube videos, learn. Go onto YouTube and Google, how do I do this? I've been doing it for SEO. I've been doing it for backlinking. I've been doing it for a lot of things for weeks now, okay? So the main thing right now is, number one, take massive action. Number two, manifest. I highly recommend you do my Ha breathing technique, and then you meditate for about 30 minutes, and then you really focus on having the goal. I wouldn't recommend doing like 10, 15 goals. I would pick 3 to 5 goals and imagine having them. Pick your main one and imagine having that, okay? All right, so here's the alignment I was talking about. The sun right now is in Leo, and we are in alignment, or the sun is, we being the planet, is in alignment with Earth, which is also in alignment with the star or the planetary system Sirius right now, okay? And also with the Orion constellation. Again, that's a doorway that is opened up. And this right here is really what this video and what I'm talking about. There is an opening. There is an expansion. It's an opening that's allowing energy to come into you. And it's also a download of information. It could be images. It could be knowledge. It could be understanding, okay? Put some quiet time aside, an hour a day. Could be in the morning, could be in the evening. Go for walks in nature. Go by the water. Go into the forest, wherever you live. Hell, just go to the park where there's grass, all right? Right now, it's Leo, so the energy is very bold, and it's very powerful, and it's very strong. If you've noticed, listen to the way I'm talking right now compared to the way I was about a month or two ago. I just really wasn't in the mood to do stuff, okay? So let's go on to the next one. Okay, visions. Some of you that are very spiritual, empaths and light workers, some of you may get very strong visions. Like right now, in my dreams, there's dreams, and then I get something that I call visions because they are crystal clear. And when I wake up, they're just it's like they're crystal clear in my head. I see them. You know how you have a dream and you kind of forget, oh, I don't really remember that. This is different. You may have visions during the waking day while you're just going through your daily life, okay? These could be about your past. These could be about your future, about what's about to happen, okay? This is opening your third eye. So right now is a great time to meditate because that third eye can open up right now, all right? So some of these visualizations that you might get might shock you, okay? Now let's move on to the next time. So this energy is amplifying everything right now. That's why it's so important right now to set some goals, set 3 to 5 goals, and imagine having them. That's how you manifest. That's what manifestation is, okay? So this is being amplified. Here's another thing. Self-love, forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others, compassion. All of this is being amplified. So whatever you do right now is going to be amplified. So listen to loving music. Listen to peaceful music. Listen to music or sounds that relax you and calm you. Stay away from videos of car accidents and fighting, and just stay away from that stuff for a while. Just give it another week or two. Stay away from that. and just do peaceful stuff. Clear your mind. All right? Another thing that's happening, which really is what, again, I went like this, is our heart chakra is opening. Our third eye is opening, but mostly it's our heart chakra, our passion, our love. This is an opening right now that's allowing you to not only feel relaxed, but it's also allowing you to feel powerful in a very comfortable way, in a very free way. And that's the next step. Freedom. This is what's going on. Now, I noticed this I even emailed someone on this. It was about 10 days ago, maybe a little bit more than that. It's like I felt completely free, like I was finally free. Like I always felt like something was holding me back. I felt like I was almost like in jail or something like that. I feel completely free emotionally. That's what I'm trying to say. So there's a sense of mental freedom and emotional freedom. All right. So this portal is opening because tomorrow is 8/8. So August is the 8th month and tomorrow is the 8th of August, okay? And the really cool thing is the year is 2022, so you got 3 2s in there, okay? 8/8 is the number 8 is the infinity symbol when you turn it sideways, okay? It means infinite possibilities. It doesn't necessarily mean you're locked in or limited. And notice how that is kind of almost like a handcuff. What's happening is this is breaking free and opening, and you're becoming free now to do what you want. So right now is the time to take action, do your deep breathing, exercise, and manifest. Write down your goals. And here's another thing that you're free from. A lot of you guys came to me because of narcissist abuse. You are being freed from that. Some of you may have already felt it. I felt it about, I think 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Like something just changed. Like my focus is boom onto something else. If you've been watching my last couple of videos, I'm like, yeah, don't really want to talk about that more. I've moved on. It's time to move on to the next level. And that's what it is. We're opening up to the next level. It's a better level, okay? The main thing I want to emphasize is you're free from your past. You're free from those narcissists. And you're free from anything that was holding you back, okay? Here's the last thing I want to put in this video and make it really quick. Get healthy. Eat right, okay? One thing that I've started doing that I haven't done in years is fasting. I don't eat in the morning or lunch right now. All I'm doing is I'll have some water. And here's another thing that I'll do in the morning. I'll take this is a mineral powder. It's called Catalyte by Thorn. Thorn.com, Catalyte right there. I take a quarter or half a scoop of this in the morning and I mix it with 1 scoop of glutamine powder. This isn't the one I normally buy, but they're out of the one I had. And that's what I do in the morning. And sometimes I'll do a little bit of salt because if you get lightheaded, add a little salt. It depends on your salt intake. I generally tend to have low salt. So I'll just take a little bit of this and I'll eat it. Okay, put it in my water. So one thing I would recommend is fasting. Don't eat until dinner time and then eat all you want. This is the diet I'm on right now. I pretty much eat almost nothing, just a little bit of powders right there that I mentioned. I might have some pineapple or a piece of fruit, but that's it. Throughout the whole day, I'll go for my walks, I'll do my push-ups, my sit-ups, I'll do my stretching, my shadow boxing, I'll do all that stuff, even light lifting. And then after 5 or 6 o'clock, actually try to go as late as possible, I will eat. I'll have pizza, I'll have some steak, and then I'll be completely full, and then I'll sleep like a baby on a full stomach. Try that diet out. Here's another thing I would like to recommend for your diets. For 3 weeks, what I did was I did no protein powders, no glutamine, no minerals, no vitamins, no vitamin E, no vitamin oil, not vitamin oil, vitamin D. I just got rid of everything because I believe you need to clean your body out. So you don't have to do this at this time, but it might be a good time to do it. But take at least 5 or 10 days of doing no vitamins, no protein powders. Just let your body cleanse. Let everything clean out, okay? If you want to take it to the next level, don't eat for about 2 days, 3 days if you can do it, because it will take everything out of your intestines. It will eat all of that stuff up and it'll digest it and it'll be gone, okay? Here's the last piece, mantras. Again, this is a portal of expansion. Do a mantra. One of the simplest mantras I learned a long time ago is wealth, success, wealth, success, wealth, success. I'll do that for 10, 15 minutes Every time I do it and I get this feeling, money comes in. I make book sales. I get clients, money. Sometimes I'll just go for a walk and I'll find money. I'll also do that when I'm on my walk, and I'll be wealth, success. But you got to breathe in and you got to say it out, okay? If people around you want to become wealth, success, say it intensely. It's the energy that creates it. Another mantra that I do, I learned from Tony Robbins a long time ago. I'm thinking that was 28 years ago. It's God's wealth is circulating in my life. His wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. All my needs, desires, and goals are met instantaneously, for I am one with God, and God is everything now. And I'll repeat that over and over and over, and then I'll do the wealth, success, and I'll do that for about 5 minutes, and then I'll go back to the Tony Robbins one, and I'll go back to this one, okay? At the very least, mantras are just positive things to put into your mind to keep you in a positive state. Write these things down, go back and mark down what I put in here, and take action, okay? God bless you guys. See you in the next video.